for once, I think across the board, many parties and civil society organizations and activists from different constituencies, the trade union movement, indigenous peoples, women, and gender, have had one voice about the outcome of this COP, and that it is a failure. The clear gap between the reality and the outside of this process, whether that is the science that's become clearer with the 1.5 report, whether it is the voices of many citizens in many countries across the world demanding a response to the climate emergency, and in addition to that, the impacts already being felt in countries across the world. The disconnect inside the halls of the UNFCCC with key countries like the US, Australia, Japan was phenomenal. And not only were these countries the key blockers in the process, we also had Brazil added to that mix as well. And so it's very clear that the commitment to addressing this climate emergency, and in fact, the commitment to the Paris Agreement, was not demonstrated at all. And this outcome clearly points in that direction. We recognize that this is going to be in our hands. So citizens across the world, the youth, indigenous, women, the workers, all of us have to be united. It is amazing the youth leadership on this issue in the past year, of course, putting the issue of the science firmly on the agenda, the fact that we are in a climate emergency. And so together with the rising up of young people today and the very many peoples across the world who have been fighting this on the front lines, who have been losing their lives for protecting the environment and to address the extractive industries like the fossil fuel companies destroying the planet and have sacrificed their lives for this. This kind of growing unity is becoming more and more clear and stronger. I think that what we can witness and what we're going to witness is much bigger, powerful movements across the world and holding their governments into account. But not only just accountability, there has to be consequences for their inaction. So I think, Amy, we are going to see, I believe, much stronger movements. They're not going to tolerate inaction by their governments, whether, not just developed countries, but in all of the countries, the major emitters like South Africa, for example, will also be witnessing movements against the kind of continued use of coal in the country. So, yeah, I think that the hope now will have to come from us, the people. And some of this unity was already demonstrated in the UNFCCC process now in the past 2 weeks, and it can only grow stronger and stronger.